Hey guys, I currently don't have any makeup on. That's because I'm actually doing a get ready with me video. So I got some new products from Revlon because I was fortunate enough to be invited to one of their product launch summer social events. I won this contest on Instagram and got the opportunity to meet up with some of the most influential influencers from Canada, including Jackie Wires, who is absolutely breathtaking in real life, and Gigi Gorgeous, which is the highlight of the event. Aside from the event and all the fun stuff, I do want to try out all of the new product launches, and they're the Colorstay line. I'm going to show you what I got. I did get some nail products, but of course I'm just gonna, skip past that. Of course, the first one is the Colorstay foundation. I got it in the shade 150 buff, the normal to dry version, because my skin is quite dry all year round. In terms of base products, I don't have any more from them, but they did give us this like a stippling foundation brush, which is very new. I've never seen any brushes from Revlon before. It's the blending ExpertFX diamond grip. So right now I'm just going to go right ahead. I have nothing on my face except sunscreen, which is the Klairs Midday Blue Sun Lotion. It's the SPF 40s. I'm going to test out this brush. Just a side note, I typically don't like... Oh, it doesn't give you like a slot to open the packaging, which is a bit annoying. I was saying I typically don't like stippling brush. I've had it before, which I actually tossed it out because I just really didn't like it and it was kind of falling apart. This is the packaging. It has like a slanted shade handle, I mean. It says blending on the handle, has a red strip near the top. So I will be using just one pump of this foundation. My skin is currently doing okay, nothing too problematic. So one pump is this much. It is, of course, lighter than the shade of my hand, because that's just always the case. This foundation, I like it because it feels really thin. It's already a piece of hair from the brush falling out, so that's not good. I can never really have a good grip of stippling brushes because I don't know which area really to press it into my, like which portion of the brush that needs to be pressed into my skin. It's not bad, this brush, in terms of blending the foundation into your skin, and I only used half a pump. I'm just gonna take out all of the hair that has falling out. I suppose it's partially my fault because I haven't washed it, and I think you're supposed to wash your brushes first, which, removes those loose hair. But oh, there's a lot of them. Might be able to see how dry it looks. It's very matte even though it's for normal to dry skin. So I don't know, that's just how I feel about this foundation. But now I'm going to move on to the brows, which, to be very honest, I'm very, very nervous because I will show you the brow product. Everything is still in the original packaging. I saved it so for this video it will be brand new. Oh, see how it's super, super thick? It's a chubby stick-like product. So I am going to use the viewfinder to apply this product. I'm not sure how I feel about it. The color, I'm using very, very light strokes, so the color payoff is not bad, but you have very little control of the products, and it's really waxy so that it kind of sticks the brows down. If that's what you're going for, you want very groomed brows, but I personally like more natural looking brows, so I don't know. I usually like to lift the tail, so that gives me more control of where the products go, because that's where majority of my brows are missing, as in I need the most brow product. So this is what it looks like. So the shade itself is very natural, even though in the stick it looks very scary. So I think if you have very few hair, and it doesn't come with a spoolie, which is a total bummer. If you have very few brow hair and you need very precise, you know, brow application, this is impossible to work with. But I find this to be very difficult to control. Of course, as expected, the stick is so chubby. And it's very waxy, so I don't know if you can see, it's extremely waxy. That almost makes it difficult to control. So I'm just going to leave them for now and move on to the eye area. This is the shadow, and the shade I got is silver. It's 760, but it's a silvery metallic shade. I am not going to prime because it's a Colorstay product, so I will be using the brush that it comes with to apply the product. So I picked up quite a bit and I will just sweep it across the lid. And as you can see, it picks up quite a bit of product, so I'm just going to flip it over and blend it out. I don't have a particular look that I'm going for. Most likely I'll just do a silvery smoky eye. So I find the brush impossible to work with, which is fine. It helps pick up the product and I can just sort of blend it in. Can you see how the glitter doesn't apply even, and when you blend it out, it sort of just spreads across very unevenly, so you kind of should not blend with this product. You should try, from my understanding, you should try to just coat your eyelid. Going to move on to the other eye. I have a very bad feeling about this makeup look. So we'll see. This one is a tad better. So apply it slightly more evenly, and I'll just use a stippling small brush to blend out the edges. It works better with cream products. I'm just taking a gray shadow through my socket. For some reason, this makeup look or this shade reminds me of Pixie Woo. So this gives my eyes a bit more definition, as if you apply too much shimmery products, it tends to make your eyes look very swollen. So far, this shadow is not bad. I would not pick it up myself, but I don't think it looks bad per se. Picking out the darker gray and just positioning it like a halo effect with this look, which means I should not have put it all over my lid. That's the thing about getting ready with me. It's very spontaneous. I don't really have a planned makeup look. Alright, so now another product that I'm a bit skeptical, which is the eyeliner. I've got it right here. It's in 104 Graphite. It looks like this, and the shade is like this, and the thickness, I don't know if you can tell. I'm just going to line my lid roughly. It's very smooth. I just lined it across my lid. Even though this liner is really thick, surprisingly, it was not that hard to work with, and also it was very smooth. So now I'm going to wing it out and see how that works. I really like where it slants, so it really positioning it, the tail really well. I am very pleasantly surprised. For a pencil liner to be able to come off this sharp and precise, even though it's in such a unique and unexpected shade, I'm very surprised. So that's the shade when it's swatched on hand. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Which is not bad, eh? I'm really surprised. So with this, the other eye. So yeah, like this, I would definitely recommend this liner. I think it's not bad at all, and it also comes with a very chubby brush, but I think it's good if you just want to like clean up underneath and like dip in a little bit of concealer or foundation. Moving on to the mascara. So once again, don't have too high of an expectation. I'm going to curl it. Typical sort of a cone shade wand. It's the bristle type of wand. Really like the matte packaging. So that's with one coat. You can't see anything because of the liner, but it's not amazing, but it's not awful. It definitely does not hold curl, which again, not expecting it to. My immediate reaction in regards to this mascara is it's okay. Again, can't see anything but a side view. I like this mascara in the sense that, excuse my left eye, it's very messy. You can hear a click, so you know it's properly sealed, as mascara tend to dry out pretty fast. So that's my eye makeup as of now. Not the proudest work I've done, but since I'm working with new products and I have no look that I had like envisioned in my head, that's just what I'm gonna go for today. So let's move on to the lips. Alright, so I want to point out something right off the bat. Do you see that? For some reason, the tip was very crooked. It came out like that. I didn't touch it, but that was very disappointing. If I take it off, the extra tip, it's still a very oddly shaped, broken liner. You can already tell this is really dry. So on a second note, I am going to apply just a tiny little bit of lip balm. Actually, I'm going to fill it all in and see how it looks. Sorry, I was radio silent this whole time. I really like the shade. I like how it feels on my skin. It's not particularly dry, but of course I did put the lip balm on. I'm going to layer the lip product I got, Finale, on top. So it's a pretty bright red, very, very creamy, almost wet feeling. So that's what it looks like. This look is very Christmassy, but I want to say that it doesn't have the most color payoff. It is in the formula Ultimate Suede. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that line. I don't know if it's supposed to be more hydrating and sheer side. I really like the color, and now I will wipe it off and see how it looks on its own. I do really like this color. What do you guys think? Alright, so I'm just going to quickly wrap it up and tell you my 2 cents on all of the products. So starting from the base, the foundation, for me, it was way too drying. Unless I had really thick cream, moisturizer, maybe overnight mask the night before, it might work a little bit better. But for now, it's definitely not replacing my cushion foundation, way too dry. But I think it will make a really good natural look foundation for days I just want to look more matte, I suppose, and a little bit more coverage. And if it's really hot and my skin is feeling extra greasy, that might be a good day to use this product specifically. Brush, I would definitely skip out on it. Although it's pretty, it's very hard to have it stand up, and it was shedding really badly, and it was really hard to apply it with. So for me, it is a pass. Brow products, I would give it a 5, maybe 6 out of 10. It's not bad, it's not perfect, it's tolerable, like I can work around it, but it would not replace my current all-time favorite, which is the Innisfree pencil. Much easier, much more precise application, comes with a spoolie. That's a huge bummer. Moving on to eyeshadow. This shade is really pretty, but it does not give the most even coverage. So if you really like that silvery shadow look, I would say maybe give it a try. Not particularly in love with the color payoff. I think there are definitely much better products out there, but it's definitely an option. Mascara, definitely not for me. Try it out if you really want a new mascara to try and if it's on sale, but not the most effective mascara, not the most lengthening or curling or thickening, volumizing, none of those for me. Eyeliner, I am very impressed. Surprisingly, it is so thick, but the way it is slanted and just everything about the shape of it makes it actually very easy to work with. And the brush, even though it's very, again, chubby, it can be a good way to clean up because I really like slanted brushes. On the other hand, skip out on the Graphite line shade, go for the blackest black. Typically, sometimes, you know, if I go to a drugstore, I might mistakenly pick out the Graphite, which is not the blackest black shade, so just watch out for that. In terms of the lip products, I am not in love, but I enjoy using it. This shade particularly feels really comfortable, even though, you know, when right now I only have the lipstick on without lip balm. The liner is definitely too dry on its own for me. I would definitely, you know, prime your lips with some sort of primer or lip balm and maybe blot off the excess and then line your lips with it. I'm pretty sure it's not transfer proof, so there's that. It is not a liquid lipstick, so I wasn't expecting it to be transfer proof, but in case you were wondering, it seems very difficult to remove now. I'm trying to wipe it off. So I'm pretty positive that it's very long lasting. The shade is really stunning. It's called Finale, in case you're wondering. So that is my first impression of the products. I really hope you enjoy. Stay tuned for more makeup tutorials, products to review. Definitely leave your recommendation in the comment section down below. I really look forward to hearing what you think. Have you tried any of the products? Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.
I'll be alright.